live.
Good morning and welcome to the Pete Braley Show, show number 150. I'm your host, Pete Braley. This is Studio Dog Charlie, who's yawning. And I'm also accompanied by my co-host, executive producer, the show creator. That would be my son, Matt.
Yo.
Trish is on her way home any minute to get this guy here. Thank you for selecting us today, for choosing us. Our goal is to start your day off on a positive note. So if you like what we do, please hit the like button and subscribe so that you don't miss any future shows. We are live on YouTube weekdays at 8 o'clock, and you can also check us out on any of your favorite podcast apps. Coming up today, reasons to celebrate being single on the day after Valentine's Day. Flying tips from flight attendants, a new survey of the top love songs of all time, and do you feel like Wordle has gotten difficult since the New York Times took it over? It hasn't, according to what I found out yesterday. All right, those stories and more coming up. Good morning. Got us a frosty start today. It is 12 degrees here, which I know I should not complain about because we have Abby in Vermont and Lori in Rumford, Maine, who I'm curious, how cold is it today? Weird weather, though. It's going to go back up to near 60 by the end of the week.
I think it's funny being from New England and talking to people from New England because we know that this is what happens. It's always all over the place, especially with that thing. What is it called? Climate change.
Yeah. It's gotten,
but like every year we're like, can you believe this? 60, then 30, then 60, then 30. What is this?
Don't you think it's gotten different though? It's gotten warmer.
Well, that's climate change.
Yeah.
That is climate change.
Yeah.
But no, just the back and forth. Like we always do this. Once it hits like February, we do have the back and forth, I feel like, all the time. We'll have snow and then a beach day.
Yeah.
But
I don't know about a beach day, but salute to this guy.
Pete, it's called an exaggeration.
Or an exaggeration.
We do it. It's acting.
We are theater
Exactly.
people. Yes. Hats off to this guy doing all the shoveling yesterday.
Yeah.
I don't know why Mom won't buy you a snowblower.
It wasn't that bad, I'm going to be honest.
Yesterday?
Yesterday was the day you always hope for when it comes to
What do you mean?
When you have to shovel, you're like, well, I hope it's not that much and I hope it's light and fluffy. And that's it's exactly what it was. Yeah. It was like 4 or 5 inches of light and fluffy snow.
And Charlie, he took him out several times yesterday for me.
Yeah.
And Charlie just, you'd be out there like 2 or 3 minutes and then his feet would start getting cold.
Yeah,
right?
He's not a big snow puppy, not a big snow pooper either.
No, yeah.
That's something we're working on.
Hasn't gone yet either.
Yeah.
But yeah, and Trish keeps saying we should buy him little booties. But I
don't think he would.
He's gonna shake those.
I don't think
There was one time.
He barely likes his jacket that we put on him. Yeah.
We had a golden retriever, Baxter, great dog, and for some, I don't know, I was doing something on the radio about the Iditarod sled dog race.
Oh yeah.
I used to follow that every year just because it was silly and something to do.
Yeah.
And so I found out they had a website, and I went there and I bought Baxter some Iditarod booties.
It's always really rude when you don't give me the credit I deserve.
What?
I was the one in school learning about the Iditarod, and I was super into it. I found the website. I asked you guys if we could buy the booties.
I'm sorry. I don't.
You just enjoy stealing my thunder, Pete.
Brain injury? Can I count that?
You got to stop using that as an excuse, man.
Okay.
Just tell the world you suck.
Well,
just
then I did follow the Iditarod for years. Anybody who listens to me knows that I did this whole big build-up.
But
now
you
from the frozen tundra.
But you didn't like it enough to buy booties. I did.
I'm sorry. I didn't remember that. Anyway, we bought Baxter these booties that the dogs that run the sled dog race wear.
Yeah.
And he wouldn't have it. He wouldn't have it. He's shaking those off.
I don't think many dogs would, to be honest. I don't. They all walk weird. Plus, if you give them something on their hand, they're going to try and bite it off.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Welcome to Tuesday, February 15th. It is National Gumdrop Day today. We still have all that chocolate left, and it's Gumdrop Day.
Yeah,
and by the way,
we don't have any gumdrops.
By the way, the Whitman sampler does have the roadmap.
Yeah.
So, and some new flavors this year, right?
The only one I noticed, they claim to have three.
Three.
I noticed brownie batter And it was very good, very delicious.
Sounds good. Yeah. And it's also Single Awareness Day. It reminds us that there is nothing wrong with being single. That's today. On the datebook for today, 1764, St. Louis was founded as a French trading post. On this day in 1903, the first teddy bear was introduced in America, made by the Morris and Rose Mishton Company. So they would be the first Build-A-Bear, right? On this day in 1922, Marconi begins regular broadcasting transmissions from Essex. On this day in 1941, Duke Ellington first records Take the A Train. On this day in 1950, Walt Disney's animated film Cinderella premieres in Boston. On this day in 1964, the Beatles' Meet the Beatles album goes number 1 and stays there for 11 weeks. Interesting note, on this day in 1967, the longest dream, being in REM sleep, the longest dream on record, Bill Karskadon of Chicago had a dream that lasted 2 hours, 23 minutes. I want to know how they figure that out. Maybe sleep studies, and they watch the movement of the eyes or something?
Maybe.
You know, if your eyes move back and forth?
Or they talk to the guys running the simulation.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
On this day in 1996, Bill Belichick was fired by Cleveland, finishing his Browns coaching career with a record of 36-44.
Thanks, Cleveland. We appreciate it.
On this day in 2004, it was the 46th Daytona 500. Dale Earnhardt Jr. wins exactly 6 years to the day after his father, Dale Earnhardt Sr., won his first and only Daytona in 1998. Wow.
The big race coming up this weekend, too.
That's right. It is this weekend.
Yep.
On this day, it's Josh's Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
On this day in 2005, YouTube is launched in the United States. So, hey, happy anniversary. And on this day in 2011, President Barack Obama awards writer and activist Maya Angelou the Presidential Medal of Freedom. And celebrity birthdays today, Jane Seymour is 71, the actress. Singer Melissa Manchester is 71. Matt Groening, responsible for The Simpsons, he is 68. And hockey's Jaromir Jagr is 50. I think Trish is home.
It sounds like it.
He's hearing something.
And hopefully, because my man's got to go.
He is sensing. He jumped down off the bed last night. I don't know what time it was. I had been to bed for a little bit. There was no noise out of your room because you were, what, playing video games or something last night?
Yeah. Typical routine.
But I think you had gone to bed, and he jumped down off the bed. And I was on alert, I guess, because I woke up, and I'm like, is he going to poop in my room?
Yeah. It was funny because normally it would be when I eat goldfish crackers, but I did eat goldfish crackers, but I stealthily took them out, and I always take my headphone off, and I'm listening for him to jump down. He never jumped down, so apparently he waited until way after to jump down. Yeah.
I guess. But see what it is he's a puppy, and he's gotten used to going poop on a walk.
Yeah.
So number one, it's very cold. He didn't really want to take him for a walk yesterday.
Okay, you never give me the credit I deserve. I take him for short walks. It was really cold. I took him for a short walk.
Okay.
A couple of them. Probably 3 of them.
And I give you credit. Yes, you did. I saw you
But I don't
walking.
take him for 6-mile walks, and you're like, listen, we didn't take him for walks. It's like, no. You stayed in the nice warm house yesterday. I took him for short walks. But he doesn't really know what to do with the snow.
There's no grass.
There's no grass.
Yeah.
So, he knows how to pee. He loves the little clumps of ice chunks the snowplow makes.
Let me make yellow snow.
Apparently, that's the best place to pee for a dog. I don't know why. Very interesting.
Evidently, yeah.
Can't figure out the other one. He doesn't really know where to do it. He doesn't want to do it in the street. That's weird. Who poops in? You poop in the street, Pete?
Not usually.
No.
So, most days, no.
Yeah, he's not a barbarian.
Yeah. So, anyway, who do we have in the chats? Do we have folks checking in?
Yeah, we got the squad. What's up, squad?
All right, squad.
Good morning. Justin, Diane, Abby, Gloria, Gail. What up?
Thank you very much for being there almost every day, you guys. You amaze us.
It's -4 up there in Vermont.
Oh.
Yeah.
And that's not even with the wind chill. Ugh.
You want to complain some more?
I'm feeling sorry for her.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Just wanted to see if you're going to complain about the what do we have here?
12.
Give it a couple hours. It'll end up being 25.
I think, yeah.
It'll be all right.
We'll have a high of like 29 today.
Yeah. Just don't go outside.
And then
It'll be
Thursday,
okay.
it'll be 60.
Gail says I don't know how to say this, but Conowingo, Maryland, 17 degrees, feels like 12.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Frosty morning.
Winter. Let's do it.
It's invigorating.
What did I see? Oh, I forgot what it was.
What?
Someone was complaining about like the cold somewhere, and they were like, I just don't have a choice. It's just so cold here. And I was like, you could move south.
Yeah, you do have
You
a choice.
do have a choice.
Yeah,
just
you do.
Move to a warmer place.
Unless you're like 12. And
See, like we
you can't
complain.
do it yourself.
We complain, but I think we like the balance. I definitely like the snow. Like I don't think I could solely live in a warm place.
Yeah.
Because I like the snow. I like the cold sometimes. It's a nice reset. You don't want it to be 80 degrees all the time.
Joe Burrow said that. They asked him at, I guess, the Super Bowl press conference or whatever. They asked him about the hot weather in L.A., and he was like, nah, I would miss the change of season. And he also said he likes it because you can have a bigger wardrobe.
Yeah.
You know, more
Well,
more choices.
I love hoodies. What am I going to do if I live in a place with no hoodies?
Yeah.
What am I going to do? Andrea says 48 in Sarasota.
All right.
There you go.
Oh, that's right. She was asking me about how long it takes to get down there because I guess they did everything work out all right?
Where is Sarasota?
Florida.
Oh, okay.
But I guess they drove to Virginia, and then there's a thing called the car train. You can put your car in a train.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds epic.
So they took that down to Florida.
I want to take trains places.
I would love to do like a cross-country trip.
Yeah.
You know, see the mountains.
Pretty
and all that
expensive,
stuff.
though.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of. Especially because that's a couple-day trip, especially if you want to get one of the cabins or whatever
Oh,
they
yeah.
have.
Yeah, definitely a sleeper.
Yeah. Yeah, can you imagine sitting in a chair like this for 4 days?
3 days later.
You get out there and you're like, I can't move. I'm not getting up. Yeah, back to you.
All right, in the news today, think you have to wait 6 months for football? Well, introducing the USFL, which will be back and reboot on April 16th. There are 8 teams in the league and a 10-game schedule that will provide football fans with something to watch through the month of June. And there's a good amount of hype for the new league this time around. So much so that the first game between the New Jersey Generals and the Birmingham Stallions will air live on both Fox and NBC. I don't know. I don't know if I can get into a different football league.
I don't know. I mean, there was like the XFL. There's been different leagues.
The USFL has tried before.
It's just,
Yeah.
it's never as interesting. But I also don't know if it's because, like, are we just spoiled with the NFL where it's like we don't give the credit to actually sit down and maybe give it a chance? When is it again? Maybe I'll give it a shot.
April.
Oh, April?
April
I got time.
16th through June. So
I mean, if they were really smart, they would do it literally this week.
right.
Yeah.
They pick up right away.
This week until, I don't know, whenever training camp starts.
Right. July.
If they were smart.
In answer to the question, no, Wordle has not gotten tougher since the New York Times took over. I read a blog yesterday called The Verge, and it said Wordle has been on a tear in the past few days. Brain teasers like Ultra, Ulcer, and Aloft have appeared, frustrating many players, many of whom have taken to Twitter to complain that the game's new owners are intentionally amping up the difficulty. Yesterday was what? Cynic?
Yeah, yesterday was tough.
I never would have gotten it unless he helped.
And then Doug.
Really?
Didn't Doug get it in like 3?
I think the rest of us got it in 5. He got it in 4.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
But he got it quick, and we were all like, so you cheated.
Yeah. Sarah was
she
like,
definitely
did you
cheated.
cheat? And he was like, no, I just got extremely lucky. So I had to look up Cynic. After it told me I won, I had to go back and look it up and say, is that really how it's spelled?
Yeah.
Cynic. While conspiracy theorists feel this is a result of the New York Times making it tougher, the truth is the New York Times is innocent. That's because Wordle's solutions do not include every 5-letter word in the English language. As the game's creator, Josh Wardle, explained in a New York Times interview, he and his partner, Palak Shah, for whom the game was originally created as a gift, helped whittle down the 12,000 or so possibilities to around 2,500 words that she was familiar with. It's that word list that constitutes Wordle's solution set, and the list is literally baked into the JavaScript of the website itself. So those tough words were going to be used anyway. They were going to be used even if they didn't sell it to the New York Times.
Yeah, what's interesting is I don't think they have any plural forms of four-letter words.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I haven't noticed any. Have you?
No.
There's not a lot of words I see that end in S.
Right.
Well, like as a plural form.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, that's true. So yeah,
It's interesting.
They haven't. They say they haven't changed the thing. Those words would have been used anyway.
Real quick though, Justin did say this is not a spoiler. Yeah, those were old words, but he said don't spoil the word today. It's very difficult. Oh, the word for today is very difficult.
So it's another one.
I haven't played yet.
Another difficult one.
Yeah, but no spoilers. If anybody spoils it, you're getting booted.
What did Diane tell me? And she posted on Facebook last night or this morning that she didn't realize the New York Times had already purchased it.
Yeah.
And she thought that because of her Nerdle skills, it was making it, it was improving her thinking. She was getting better at Wordle because of Nerdle.
Okay.
Anyway, and there was a great story out of the Daily Mail from London, which of course we read every day. Gripped by a teenage crush on the Beatles, Janice Hawkins skipped school and caught a flight from the U.S. to London in 1964. She and a fellow 16-year-old superfan, Martha Chandel, were determined to meet the Fab Four, so they hitchhiked their way to Liverpool. But when they were posted as missing in 1964, their wild schoolgirl escapade sparked an international manhunt, with the American Embassy organizing posters to be displayed at British police stations and post offices. By the time their adventure ended, without ever meeting the Beatles, the two runaways had made headlines around the world. And when they got back to Cleveland, they were locked up as delinquents. Now, an agonizing twist to the story can be revealed. Almost 58 years after their failed mission, Janice has discovered that her hero, Paul McCartney, had been willing to meet the teenagers after all. She said, "I nearly fell out of my chair." She found it out from a copy of the Daily Mail, published in October 1964, after they were found and being sent back home. The Mail revealed, as they took off for New York, a Beatles spokesman explained, "We arranged to get Paul McCartney to see them off. But then the embassy told us they did not want to encourage the girls." The U.S. Embassy refused to pass on the message. Now, as Janice Mitchell, she has written a book about her adventure. It's called My Ticket to Ride. It was while researching this that she found that report from the Daily Mail. Of the embassy's approach, Janice said last night, "It broke my heart and angered me, but her feelings were bittersweet. I was, of course, also delighted to think that the Beatles knew about us." Isn't that cool? Trish is here.
What's up, Trish?
You're almost home. There's a crash on 195.
Oh,
Traffic update. Crash on 195 this morning. Slowing down traffic heading into the Metroplex.
I don't have anything, Charles.
We think this young man really needs to go outside.
I don't have anything, my man.
We don't have any treats.
I was in the traffic and I'm like, my dog needs to poop.
Yep.
Mom, can you get this dog some treats?
We don't have any treats. In
I
the
have
studio
nothing for
today,
him.
Oh
so.
my goodness, you're so mean to you.
Well, blame it on Dad. Dad walked in today. He was like, "Oh, she'll be home soon. We don't need to
We
get
don't
any
need treats.
He forgot about the ritual of Charlie staring at me intensely when Trish gets home for a treat.
Treat?
Yeah.
Treat. Anyway, so what do you think about that Beatles story? I was wondering, what do you think about the embassy? Do you think? I did think about it. The U.S. Embassy refusing to pass along word to the woman that Paul McCartney was willing to meet with her. I do think that if they did it for one, that would encourage other people to do the same thing.
True.
Yeah.
That is it's kind of it's different, but it's not about like not allowing TV to show streakers on the field, like people running on the field.
Oh, yeah, which did happen.
Yeah, well, eventually you get a little peek of them, and then they go away.
Yeah.
But you don't want to do it to encourage more people to do it.
Right.
So, because everyone would be like, "I can get on TV."
By the way, The guy wasn't a streaker, but at the Super Bowl, some fan
Oh, the
ran.
Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see it on the
Oh
Super
yeah.
Bowl.
Well, of course.
I thought you were talking about the Bills game.
No.
The Bills Chiefs game, you could actually see the guy.
At the Super Bowl, there was a guy that ran on the field at one point, and I read yesterday, security tackled him.
Yeah.
He never made it to the end zone. They tackled him on the 20. But a lot of people were saying tickets to that game cost thousands. So here's a guy who spent thousands of dollars to get in, did his little stunt, and probably got thrown into jail overnight.
Oh, yeah. Are you still a streaker if you're not naked?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. What's the other word for
Correct
it?
me if I'm wrong.
Fan on the field.
Fan on the field.
There was that one Super Bowl, someone did it as an advertisement. It was kind of genius.
True.
Yeah.
True.
They had the girl run out wasn't she in like a bathing suit or something?
Yep.
Yeah.
Am I right, though? You have to be naked to be a streaker.
I guess. We discussed the important things here. We needed a definition of streaker, please. Real quick, by the way, Justin said the word is difficult, but Lori said she got it in 3. Mary Lou said it wasn't bad, and Diane got it in 3. So
Okay.
I don't know, Justin. I don't know who to believe now. I don't know. And also, someone said something. Oh, Gloria said can't seem to find Nerdle. I just Google search Nerdle, and I think it's like the first one that pops up.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's tough. Like the Wordle website. If you go to wordle.com, you're not going to find it. It's like,
Nope.
I don't know what the exact website is. I have to Google search Wordle every day.
Yeah, and now it goes through the New York Times site.
Hopefully, New York Times can get the domain for Wordle.com.
Right.
They just make it a lot easier, please.
Yeah. All right, Stumpah time, and we have a brand new one for you this morning. Our Stumpah question is: you're more likely to do this on a Wednesday than any other day of the week. What is it? You're more than likely to do this on a Wednesday than any other day of the week. What is it? Now, day number 1, I have to be quiet, right?
Yeah, don't say the answer, in other words.
Well, no, I don't want to say the answer, but no clues yet, right?
Yeah.
Nothing. I can't help you. There's part of me that wants to help you.
They haven't even started
But
yet.
I can't help you.
How do you know they won't get it already?
So you're more than likely to do this on a Wednesday than any other day of the week.
I think that's the thing.
What is
You
it?
just insist on talking.
Well, I told you I had 38 years of fighting dead air. So we're doing a show, and I just can't have downtime. Well, I'll try.
3 seconds right now. And guess what? We survived.
I know, but right near the end, I was like,
I want to punch you in the mouth.
say something.
All right, we got guesses here. What are we talking about?
We are saying you're more than likely to do this on a Wednesday than any other day of the week.
Justin says grocery shop.
Grocery shop. No.
Incorrect. Gary says take the trash out.
Take the trash out. No. Unless that's your night. For us, it's Sunday night. Yeah.
True, yeah. Let's see. Justin says fill gas.
Fill gas. No, that's not it.
Emily says snooze your alarm.
Ooh, no, that's not it.
Monday. Come on.
You did that today. Today was your day.
Dad, I do it every day.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't know what you're saying.
He does, yeah.
Miss Bridget said eat spaghetti.
Eat spaghetti. No, that's not it.
That used to be
Wednesday?
a Monday thing for us.
It was Monday for us, but there used to be a TV commercial, right? For what? Prince Spaghetti? Wednesday was spaghetti day.
Oh,
So
interesting.
I got you.
Diane says play hooky from work.
No.
Nope.
No.
Justin says call out.
Call out? Nope.
Abby says order takeout.
No, not takeout.
Mia says go to the gym.
Go to the gym. No, not the gym.
Justin says eat out.
Nope, not eat out.
Abby says date night.
Date night. Nope, not date night.
On the right track.
Notice I had to go.
Need to be more specific. Mary Lou says groceries.
Groceries? No. Wednesday for groceries? That seems odd.
Oh, you're right. The Stumpah is the wrong one. I'm going to take it off.
What do you got?
Listen.
Oh.
Y'all make mistakes sometimes. Let's get a
It happens.
moment of silence for Matt's career.
I'm sorry, it wasn't silent.
Thank you. Where did I leave off?
You're more likely to do this on a Wednesday than any other day of the week.
Val M says nap at work.
Nap at work. No, that's not it. That'd be so
Abby
much
says
fun.
leave work early.
No, not leave work early.
She says be late to work.
Be late. No.
Lori says sleep in.
Nope.
Mia says take a shower.
Take a shower.
Just on Wednesday?
Just on Wednesday? Nope.
Double buzzer for hygiene purposes. Lori says take a day off.
No, not take a day off.
Abby says oversleep.
Oversleep. Nope.
Kat says take a nap.
Take a nap. No, not.
Val says Colin's sick.
No, not Colin sick.
Gail says laundry.
Laundry? No, not laundry.
That's a good guess.
That's a good day, yeah.
Abby says make weekend plans.
Make weekend plans.
So
no.
confusing on Wednesday. You're making weekend plans for. Okay. Yeah,
Right.
No.
No.
Either way, no.
No.
Justin says watch a movie
Watch a movie. Nope.
on a Wednesday. More likely than the weekend.
Wouldn't that be a Friday or Saturday?
Emily says wash your hair.
Wash your hair. Nope.
Val says Collins, stupid voice to text. Yeah, it gets you. It gets you. Gloria says Doctor Day.
Doctor Day on Wednesday. No, that's not it. No.
Emily, go out to eat, go out to a restaurant, go out to the movies, go to the movie. A bunch of people saying go to the movies.
No.
To all of you. Where we leave off? I got carried away. Mia says buy your significant other a small gift.
No, that's not it.
Because why not on
it's
a Wednesday?
Yeah.
Everybody needs something
Happy
on a Wednesday. Miss Mary Jane says do laundry.
Do laundry. Nope.
Abby says go bowling.
No.
Justin says drink more coffee.
No.
Go mini golfing, she said. Abby says.
No.
Go out to eat from Lori.
No.
Visit relatives from Justin.
No.
Gail says walk around like a camel. What? Oh, hump day.
Oh, hump day?
No.
No.
Double buzzer for confusing me. And Miss Mary Jane says drink wine.
Drink wine. No. We do that on Saturdays around here.
Justin says say hump day. I mean, that's true, but no.
No.
You would say that on Wednesday over any other day.
Any other day, yeah.
Gary says dinner at home.
Dinner at home. No, that's not it.
Mia says only because you said date night was close. Make love.
Make love. No. Wednesday.
We've officially become PG-13.
Yeah, baby.
But no, that's not it.
All right, so I guess our clue is
Date night was on the right track.
date night was on the right track.
Diane
Okay.
says call your mom.
Calling your mom. Nope.
If there's one thing that's close to date night, it's talking
Calling
to your mom.
Your mom.
No, not it. Not it.
So, all right, that'll do it for today.
Stumped ya
Stumped you.
on the Stumpah.
And we'll pick it up again tomorrow.
Hopefully with the right graphic.
It's the first time that's ever happened. Don't worry about it.
Well, it's because I was Justin won, so I remembered to change the names.
right.
So I put Justin's name. Totally forgot to change the question. But that happens. That does happen.
It does. It
Yeah.
does. And yesterday was the day after the Super Bowl. You're working on not so much sleep.
Hey, 150 shows though.
Yes,
and
that's right.
Finally got a Stumpah graphic wrong.
Congrats
Yes.
to you, 150. Yeah.
I guess I was hoping for more, but that's okay.
Time for today's fascinating fact. Dogs can smell thousands of times better than humans. It's not just they can smell better than us. Thousands of times. Their noses have millions more scent receptors. For example, a human nose averages 5 million scent receptors, while a dachshund's nose has 125 million, making them useful if sniffing out drugs, bed bugs, explosives. And now somehow COVID-19. I don't know how they trained a dog to smell out COVID, but I guess they can. I did mention it is Singles Awareness Day today. The blog site We Are Global Travelers has come up with reasons to toast being single. You ready? Tell me if these are right or wrong.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Thanks for singling me out. Get it? Thanks.
Who do we? Anyone else help them out? I'm not going to single out singles. Oh, I did it again. Thank you. You're able to carve out more time for yourself.
Very true.
You have permission to be selfish and to put yourself first.
Yeah.
You can go full speed at your career goals.
100%.
Yeah.
There's no one to laugh that you do a podcast.
You can embrace the freedom and travel solo.
True. I'm not a fan of that. But
You don't like that?
No, I don't like traveling alone. It's weird.
You can invest in your long-term happiness.
Yeah. What would you consider long-term happiness? Like just
Long-term happiness?
therapy? Like, I'm not entirely sure what that means.
And they say, remember, being single doesn't mean you're unwanted. So, what?
I don't know.
Oh.
It's just very sappy.
Any other benefits that you can think of to about being single that we wanna salute on the singles singles awareness day?
If you get takeout, you can get whatever you want. You're not waiting.
That's
Like if I
right.
want burritos every day, nothing's stopping me.
Nothing's stopping you.
Possibly my bank account, but other than that, nothing's stopping me.
And it's quicker too, right? Because if you decide on takeout when there's me and Trish involved,
Yeah.
which we do every Friday,
Yeah. Shout out.
if there's other people involved, you have to wait for us to decide. What do I want?
You have to wait for Pete to suggest subs like he does every week. I think we've been over this, but
Hey,
yeah.
Mom came up with Five Guys last week.
I hadn't had Five Guys in years.
That was a good call.
It was.
That was
Very
a
good call. Another one that I see you guys struggle with sometimes, maybe not so much you, but Kat and Josh, watching shows together. I don't have to wait for anybody to watch a show.
Oh yes.
You guys have to wait so that you don't miss it. You could watch it together. Yeah.
One thing we do have is that I will watch a show, like on one of the days when she's at work. I will watch a show and then I'll say, "Hey, have you seen this?" For instance, we're watching The Crown,
Yeah.
which is still.
Are
like-
you?
Yeah, we are.
Oh,
We watched a couple episodes this weekend.
where was I?
I don't know.
I live here.
But
okay.
what I'm saying is, I've already seen The Crown
Yeah.
with Sarah.
Mm.
So I told your mom about it, and I had to watch all the episodes again.
Are you not a double watcher? You don't like watching things over?
It's not a go-to. It's not something I choose to do. But
See, yeah, that's the difference between
you don't
you and
mind?
me.
You can?
I need a little time in between, but like I want to watch all the Marvel movies again. I want to watch all the Spider-Man movies again. Spider-Man. Well, Spider-Man, yeah, actually, I do want to watch that. But Star Wars, I want to watch all those again.
Oh, wow.
I watched The Office a million times. Every time we go
I
down,
know.
Sarah does it
Yeah.
more than me.
Yeah.
Every time we go down to Virginia, though, they have The Office on, and it feels like I'm watching it for the first time over again.
So singles, any other benefits to being single that you can think of?
Let's see.
Nobody hogs the blankets.
Emily says getting the bed to yourself.
Yeah.
Abby says sleep any way in bed that you want. So you could sleep horizontal if you
Yeah.
want, completely across the whole thing.
Doesn't matter.
Go for it. Val says one less person to annoy you.
Hey, there you go.
Nice. Abby says buying less gifts for the holidays. That is very true. You save so much money. They don't tell you that. They're like, hey, love is great. I don't know. It's expensive.
It's expensive.
I'm saying.
Yeah, it
It's
can be
expensive.
expensive. Yeah.
Gil loves Five Guys. It's so good, but for some reason I forget about it all the time. And then when I remember, it's just such a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, you're right.
Abby says, don't have to shave my legs as often.
Sure. Why not?
There you go. Dana says, because one less person to annoy you. Dana says, yeah, Val, but Trish is the only one we like to annoy. And keep it up. Keep it up.
It's a game.
Yes.
It's a game.
We all need to. What else do we have?
By the way, we haven't asked Trish about last night yet. Dana, should we tread carefully here?
That's true. Did she get? She seemed like she got sleep. I don't know. She seemed like awake when she walked in here.
She did.
But it could have been because Charlie was running around like crazy. Val M says, I rule the remote.
Oh, yes. You don't have to decide what to watch.
Very true.
Yeah.
Abby says, every time I see a couple bicker, I'm like, I'm glad I'm not doing that. True. I mean, there's a lot of benefits to being in a relationship.
Yeah.
There's a lot of benefits to being single. I mean, I don't know whichever.
I guess there is.
Dana says, amen to that, Abby. Shaving our legs suck. Yes, Dana. Gail says, being single is easier to save money. 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's cheaper. I mean, if you want to be rich, might have a better chance being single.
Might have.
That's not a reason to escape love, I guess. But,
No.
you know, I'm just saying, if you want to be rich,
It might work.
it's something to consider.
It might work.
Yeah.
All right. Got some flying tips for you this morning if you're going on a trip anytime soon. Trish and I are actually going to fly down to Virginia Beach next month. Doug is having his re-enlistment ceremony.
Shout out.
So we are going to go down. And we were just... well, it was funny. It was Saturday night, right? We were just kicking this around. And we were saying, oh, I don't know if we leave this time. Will she get enough sleep?
It's a different trip because it's a little bit quicker of a trip. And so you were planning out the drive. And I think it was actually Miss Mary Jane who's in the chat today, I think.
Yeah.
Who was like, why don't you guys fly down? Like, you guys never fly down. Why don't you just fly down?
Yeah.
It'd be a lot easier. And it's almost like you guys like forgot that was an option.
It's like a little light
'Cause you
bulb
were
went
like,
off and like,
Oh,
yeah,
We could fly now.
could do that.
There's a new airline, Breeze
Airline.
Airways, that
Shout
flies right from Providence
plug.
to Norfolk, Virginia.
Yeah.
Which
So-
is amazing. It's life changing, honestly.
So I haven't done it yet. I'm looking forward to it.
You'll enjoy it.
Yeah,
I've done
because
it once.
every
It's
time
very
I've
nice.
gone down, I have to go to Baltimore, then go to another gate.
You have two options. You can fly Providence to Baltimore and Baltimore to Norfolk. And Norfolk is like same distance from Providence is from where we live. So
Right.
it's very nice.
Right.
It's like 20, 30 minutes away.
Yep.
Or you could fly Boston, an hour away from us, to Richmond, Virginia, which is like an hour and a half,
For them to come
maybe
pick,
even 2
pick
hours
us up. Yeah.
away from their house. So it's just
Yeah.
neither option is ideal. But now, Breeze Airways,
Yeah.
Airlines.
That's what we're doing next
Life-changing.
month. Yeah. Flight attendants log more time in the air than anyone else. So if you want some tips on how to make your trip more pleasant, you should probably listen to them, right? Reader's Digest asked the pros what travelers should never do, and they came up with a list. Now, no one mentioned, getting drunk and causing a scene because you should already know that, right? Although I read a story this morning about somebody tried to open the door on a plane last night.
What's your goal by doing that? I like.
Yeah, what are you trying?
Do you have a parachute stowed away that we don't
Yeah.
know about? That wouldn't be good for anyone, including you. I don't know what the goal is there.
So the flight attendant, this is pretty cool. The flight attendant, one of them, grabbed the coffee pot, smacked the guy over the head with a coffee pot.
Let's just review. You said that was cool.
Well, I was just thinking, it's like, wow, good thinking.
I mean, it's kind of horrible. Well, good
Not
thinking.
cool, but good. All right, good thinking.
It's kind of
Good
horrifying
thinking.
for all involved. But
And then there were a couple of off-duty police officers on the flight, so they subdued the guy and they had to land.
is it still a thing where there's like a undercover marshal or something?
I don't know. There used to be a flight
I don't know
marshal,
because
right?
all these boobs that are freaking, I don't know, getting into drunken fights makes me think maybe there's not, because I feel
Yeah,
like
that's
that would
true.
be shut down. There would be no need to duct tape someone to a chair in that point.
Yeah. So, I mean, it should be a given that you shouldn't do that, right? But what are some of the other things? They say don't stay glued to your seat if it's a long flight. Emirates cabin crew member Lauren Guilfoyle says when the seatbelt sign is off, walk around the cabin to get the circulation going in your legs. And if you're stuck in a window seat and you can't get up, when seated, motion each letter of the alphabet with your foot to get the blood flowing and avoid ankle swelling. This, of course, on a long flight.
Yeah, I've never been on the longest flight was Florida. That's what, 3 hours, 3.5
3
hours?
hours, yeah. Don't fall asleep unbuckled. You never know when the plane will hit turbulence or experience some other unexpected emergencies, so it's always best to be safe while you snooze. Because she commented, do you want to hit the ceiling? I guess that can happen. Eesh.
Well, if it's really bad, yeah.
This one I was not aware of, but I'm so glad I learned now. Don't drink coffee or hot tea. I've had coffee, like on a morning flight. One anonymous flight attendant admitted that they really don't know how good or how clean the filter system is on the plane. Therefore, she says, I don't know where the hot water is coming from to make the coffee and tea. So,
Well, it might not be bad. She might just not know.
yeah,
I would hope that, I don't know, technology is improved where we can have some clean coffee on a plane. I thought the reason was going to be because of turbulence. You don't want to spill it. Because I don't think you really want to be on a plane spilling hot coffee.
That's
on
a good
yourself.
point too. That's a good point
Yeah.
too. But the next one, I wasn't aware people do this. She said, don't ask where you are. Flight attendants do not have built-in GPS systems. Their guess is as good as yours when you're in midair. Some passengers sometimes follow this up with, well, can you ask the captain? The answer would be, no, he's busy flying the plane. I'm surprised people actually do that.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, the flight attendant should just lie. Just be like, where are we? Cleveland. Wait a minute, we're supposed to be flying to, I don't know, France.
I like to try to figure it out, Like when I come back from...
Yeah, because just what the ocean looks like.
No,
Maybe
when I
it's-
co- when I
Oh,
come-
this is definitely the ocean off the coast of Maryland, for sure, 100%. I've recognized this water,
Would you like me to explain?
I guess.
When I come back from Virginia Beach, it's nice to that must be Long Island, because you can see Manhattan's over there. So it's like, oh, that must be Long. So
I sleep most of the time.
And finally, don't hand over a poopy diaper. You'd be surprised about how many parents think they can just rely on a flight attendant to act like a babysitter. No matter how cute your baby is, his or her diaper is not, so don't hand it over. Here, could you deal with this?
Hi,
No.
here's my cup, my empty cup of ginger ale, and also I have one more thing. Not the same. It's not
No.
the same. Don't do that.
And if you're wondering, those of you without kids, if you're wondering, well, what do they do with it? We used to travel with like disposable bags or whatever.
They're like scented bags.
Right.
or
So we
scent
would put it in
walking
there,
bags.
tie it up, put it in a backpack or something.
Yeah.
It's like you throw it away when you get somewhere, but don't ask the flight attendant to do it.
Or is there like I don't know, is that gross? Is there like a trash in the bathroom or something?
There
you
is
could throw
a
it in?
trash in the bathroom. Yeah.
Is that gross to put it in there? I mean, it's kind of what it's designed for.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But those are tips from Reader's Digest from flight attendants on what to do, or more specifically, what not to do. I do have a leftover from Valentine's Day, and since I love leftovers, why don't we get into it? The top love songs of all time. The top love songs of all time.
How's your voice feeling?
You gonna make me sing all of them?
Did you think I wasn't?
I didn't consider it, actually.
I'm excited. Are we going 10 to 1 or are we going?
Let's go 10-1.
Okay.
Yeah.
It gives you time before the big finisher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to need a lot
Oh,
for that
yeah.
one. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Coming in at number 10 is Love Me Tender by Elvis Presley.
Let's hear it.
Love me tender, love me. What does he say next?
Tender. That's my guess.
Number 9, Can't Take My Eyes Off of You by Frankie Valli. You're
Let's
just too good to be true.
everybody knows that. Let's go with the horn section solo. Let's hear it.
I miss you, baby. Oh, you want the horn?
I literally said the horn section. That's my favorite part.
Yes.
Oh, it always hits.
Number 8 is Aerosmith. I Don't Want to Miss a Thing. I don't know if I could sing that.
I'm trying to think of that one. Because I read the list. I know
don't wanna
most of them.
miss a thing. Ba, 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 ba.
The only thing that comes to mind is I don't want to know what love is.
That's number 7.
Is it really?
Yes, it is. Number 7 is by Foreigner. I Want to Know What Love Is.
There you go.
Number 6 is Angels by Robbie Williams. Don't ask me to sing it. I don't know it.
So what is it again?
Angel.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or Angels, plural.
All right, what would
by
you what would
Robbie.
you think it would sound like? Best prediction. Song about angels.
You're my angel. I think that's Aerosmith, though.
Hey, that works though.
You're my- okay.
I would never know.
Number 5 is Your Song by Elton John.
Sing it.
And you can tell everybody.
I'm
this
the
is
man,
your
I'm the
song.
man, I'm the man. Oh, no. Okay.
Number 4 is Celine Dion, My Heart Will Go On.
Oh. You want me to get my recorder?
That's right. That's the
I
one
should have
everybody
prepped this.
learned.
I don't
right?
actually know. I don't even know if I have a recorder anymore.
I don't know if we do.
Are you going to skip over that one? Let's hear
What?
it, man.
How did it go? Near.
Oh, you want to start? We always start in different places.
Wherever you are. Got a little flat there.
You could hear the morning in that one.
I got a little flat.
You could definitely hear the 8:45 a.m.
Number 3, Can't Help Falling in Love by Elvis Presley. He has 2 in the top 10.
Wow, what a guy. Let's throw. You're trying to skip over these.
I can't help falling in love with you.
Nice.
Number 2 is Unchained Melody by the Righteous Brothers. I wouldn't have put it that high. It's not one of my... You never close your eyes anymore when I kiss your lips. Is that it? I think so.
It sounds. That doesn't sound like a love song off the bat. Does it get better?
And number 1, you really want me to do this, huh?
But you got to go big or go home. Are you going to go big or go? Yes. Yeah, definitely do that.
And I...
You chose it to start very high.
I will always love you.
You chose very high to start.
Very
I thought, wow.
bad decision.
I thought you were going to go for the next level up. I was like, this is not going to be good for anybody.
You're right, I did.
You did start very high.
Very
though.
high
I was
for
like,
that.
wow, I think you should have started way lower.
And
There we go. A little more in your wheelhouse.
a song written by Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
Dolly Parton
Yes.
wrote that song.
Yeah.
So that's your Valentine. You put them all in your playlist for next year.
The most timeless songs from that list, definitely that one, but also Can't Help Falling in Love with You by Elvis, like, has just remained like the love theme song for so long, I feel like.
And it's been used.
And there's so many different versions. And yeah.
It's been used at so many weddings, probably.
Yeah.
All right, it's random question time. Yesterday we asked what holiday you would get rid of if you could. Most people said Columbus Day.
Yeah.
There were some that agreed with me, though, and thought Valentine's Day is just, it's a corporate holiday.
I did kind of step on your thunder there because after I said Columbus Day is the right answer.
Oh, yeah,
So,
it is.
sorry.
But there were some people that said, no, keep Valentine's Day because at least it does give some people a day to show their love. So, okay, all right.
Shout out to you.
Today's random question, it's the anniversary of the first teddy bear being sold. So, have we asked this before? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Did you have a teddy bear? Or, and what was his or her name? Or did you have something else? So, did you have a teddy bear when you were... You did not, did you?
The only thing I can think of, but this wasn't when I was like super young, I had a dog named Fenway.
From Build-A-Bear, right?
Yeah, but I wasn't like super. No, I didn't have anything I was like super obsessed with.
Right.
Like I know Sarah had like Baby Big Bird.
Yeah, Sarah had a little baby Big Bird that she still has, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't think Doug had.
I don't think we were a huge teddy bear fan.
No. Is Kat with us? I don't.
Yeah, Kat, did you have anything?
Did you have a teddy bear? I had, and I think he's still in the attic. I had a bunny whose name was Bunny.
Oh, jeez, Pete. Could have been a little creative.
No, back in the day, I guess I was not.
Okay. Bunny named Bunny.
But I had a bunny whose name was Bunny.
Nice.
And
creative.
I used to always grab like his front paw and hug him. So that little front paw got worn out. So
Yeah. Just the front paw. That's a weird hug, Pete.
Yeah. Well, I think he lost his tail too. He had a, little
What did you do to this poor bunny? Named Bunny.
Just sleeping. Just like rolling over.
Apparently it was like wrestling or something.
Wrestling night, with Bunny. I don't know.
Let's see. Gail had a dog, a stuffed dog. Hopefully a stuffed dog, I would think.
Right.
Justin said I had a life-size Pikachu. There you go. Kat had a small teddy bear. What was the teddy bear's name, Kat?
Kat had a small teddy bear?
She took it with her when she got her tonsils out when she was 5.
Oh, cool.
But what was the name, Kat?
What was the name?
That's the best part about all this.
Yes.
Let's see. Dana says Gabrielle had a bunny and still has it. There we go.
Is it named Bunny?
Diane said, I did. His name was Raisin.
The dog?
A bear. It sounds like it was a bear.
Okay.
She said both my sons had, as babies, had the bear.
Okay.
Who has a heartbeat like mom's.
Oh.
Let's see what Dana says. I had a small bear and still have it. I don't even know if I have that dog anymore.
Fenway?
I don't know. Maybe in the attic somewhere. Maybe Trish threw it away. I have no idea.
You all have a box in the attic.
True.
I think she calls it your baby box.
Yes.
Or whatever.
Yep. Cats just went to Kat's house.
We just delivered cats to her house. Doug has his. Sarah, baby Big Bird was in Sarah's box.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
Liam has a bunny who is named Fred. And proud to say I bought the bunny at a Target. And I'm so happy that he has to have Fred to go to bed.
Makes you feel a little bit better.
What?
That you won. It's all a competition with you.
No, I'm just saying I'm very pleased. Thank you. I'm so happy that he liked it.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Whatever.
Never mind.
Anyways.
I did write a blog about how I wished I had bought 2. Because once they start getting dirty or they, God forbid it gets...
Well, first off, he has 2. He has daycare Fred.
Well, yeah, because he's got another one that I bought that's similar. It has different ears.
Yeah.
And that's daycare Fred. He goes to daycare.
You should have thought of a different name, maybe.
I don't know why Sarah came up with daycare Fred.
Fred and Joe or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, God forbid he ever gets lost. Then you can pull out the other one.
Sure.
Oh, I found it.
Val said, showing my age, I had Biddy Beans. Sister had Mrs. Beasley. I have no idea what that is.
Biddy Beans.
Biddy Beans.
We'll have to look that one up.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Unless, what was that? I'm thinking of Beanie Babies. Different.
Oh, yeah.
Different. Kat doesn't remember the name. Come on, kid.
I remember Bunny,
Come on.
and I'm wicked old.
It was Bunny, Dad. If you forgot it, I'd
Not
be
much
more
of a
worried.
stretch,
Yeah.
you know?
Jeez.
So, yeah, let us know, and we'll post this later on Facebook and Twitter about did you have a teddy bear or different kind of animal, and what was his or her name?
By the way, and
Yes.
I did not ignore you. I kept wanting to say it, and then he would say something, and I would forget. So I'm very sorry. But
Okay.
Abby got the job.
Yes!
Shout out. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And don't blame me. Blame Pete. He talks. He gets into stuff
Constantly.
before. Yeah.
Constantly
Before I
goes.
want him to. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Still working on the chemistry. 150 shows in. Still working on it.
Congrats, Abby.
Yes.
And, yeah, I hope you can still be with us in the morning. But if not, we understand. You can watch it later.
But to be honest, I mean, if a workplace doesn't let you watch it, do you really want to be there?
Good point.
Right?
Good point.
Yeah.
Did you know there's a winter at the Winter Olympics? The Winter Olympics has been staged for 98 years, and it took until this year, Beijing, for someone named Winter to take part in the games. American Winter Vanecki is competing in the individual freestyle aerial events, or I should say did compete. She competed yesterday. And I was looking this morning, and I could not find the results to see how she did. So if anybody else can find it this morning.
Well, it's probably tough to be like, what's the winter results?
Yeah.
It's like, what do you mean? The Winter Olympic results? Oh, here's a bunch of them. No. The winter results.
She hopes to be the first American woman to take home an Olympic gold medal in the event since 1998. In case you're wondering, there is a Canadian bobsledder named Christopher Spring. And there is an American luger called Summer Brichter, who's also competing in China this year.
I just love how people in the losers.
Lugers.
Yeah. Poor guys.
And how about a feel? Yeah, let me know if you do find anything on her. How about a feel good story? I know it's not Friday. We're not close to Friday, but many of us rely on UPS drivers to deliver things to us every day. Well, UPS impacted the lives of many more people recently by organizing a sock drive in Louisville, Kentucky that resulted in 19,000 pairs of socks being donated. The employees collected the socks as part of their Warming the Souls event and then donated them to a local homeless shelter where they will be given away to homeless children, teens, and adults. The chief operating officer of the shelter, Nina Mosley, called the donation a blessing and pointed out that socks are one of the most important items they receive. People donate old clothing when they're finished with them, but people do not donate socks. Think about it. Most of us just wear them out, right? We wear them till we get a hole or something. So special donation drives, like the Warming the Souls, by the way, that's spelled SOLES, really makes an impact, and it's an important impact to those in need. So hats off to UPS. I see someone Googling to my left here.
I'd say I don't know if this is like the most recent race or.
See, that's the thing. I kept seeing things that were like 3 days ago, 2 days ago.
Well, something happened yesterday. She came in 15th.
Oh,
But
no.
I don't know. Looked like it was a qualification. I don't know what the cutoff was, so I don't know if she qualified or not.
Okay.
That was the women's aerials.
This is Winter Vanecki, who is the first athlete
Named Winter.
named Winter in the Winter Games total existence.
If I had to guess, there aren't many Olympic sports where I think anything in 15th would qualify. Sometimes there's stuff with like a bunch of people and it's like the top 20.
Right.
So maybe there's a chance. I don't know how many people competed.
Know what I saw yesterday?
What?
On, I don't know, Facebook, Twitter. There was a blog that showed former Olympic sites and what they look like now. Because, they build all these...
My head went to former Olympic websites. I was like, why would that be interesting? It would just look like a website still. But I get it now.
Yeah. The stadiums and they would show the pools that are now empty and cracking.
Well, that's one of the main problems about the Olympics is it's great when it happens, but then it becomes a lot of wasted space, a lot of money that went into something that now is crap. So
because they can't afford to keep it up.
something needs to happen with the Olympics. It's kind of I don't know. It can be great for a country, but really wreck a country at the same time.
Right.
So.
There was something, I don't know if it was Sarajevo. There was one good use of a ski jump. It was so funny because they showed the ski jump and it's in spring, so there's grass and trees. And you just see this wooden thing come down from way up high. You don't realize how high those things are. But down at the bottom, with the landing area, they have made a soccer field with a track around it. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
You know, that they still have use of the facility.
True.
But yeah, some of them, they're deserted, you know? They're deserted.
Which is just, it is cool looking for like a second. And you're like, oh, that's kind of sad.
For 2 weeks. Oh, you mean when you see these pictures?
Yeah. Because it just kind of, you see it under the lights and under the snow, and it's really epic. Like the pools, it's like, wow. Like, there's a bunch of people there. Oh, Trish is here. Hello, Trish.
Hello, Trish.
Oh, we're getting Charles back. Charles back in the stew.
Charlie's back in the stew.
Nice.
We're just about ready to wrap up. Anybody have anything in the chats before we go?
Let's see. More congrats for Abby. Yeah, second round of applause.
Yay.
Especially because she said I ignored her. I didn't ignore you.
No, didn't.
Memories suck sometimes.
Care to share with us what the job is?
She did up here.
Okay.
Back when I ignored her. Wow, you guys talk a lot. Scrolling back up. There's so much stuff here. The Stumpah doesn't help. It's funny. If somebody was scrolling up and didn't know what we talk about, they'd be like, call out, order takeout, groceries, date night. What's happening? What's he talking about? What are they talking about? Hold on.
You know what's funny?
She'll be in the medical records department. My job before was all COVID related, so I'm happy to have a secure job now. Yeah.
Nice.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right, so good for you. You know what's funny about the chats is I can see a little bit of the chat when we're doing the show, but I really can't read all of it. And obviously I can't because I'm talking to you.
Well, if we put the screen close enough, you all would see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, it takes
a day for it to show up.
Takes a day for it to show up. So when
I don't know why the big YouTubers it doesn't happen to. So get people to subscribe just so we can see the chat right away. Yeah.
Help us be big YouTubers.
Yeah.
You know, would we be influencers?
Okay. I'm gonna put my 2 weeks notice in. But just so you know, I'm not going to show up for the next 2 weeks.
You don't want to be an influencer?
Not with you.
Not with me.
Yeah. Mainly, I don't want you to be an influencer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That'll do it for today. Thank you so much for watching, or if you're listening on the podcast, thank you. If you enjoy what we do here, please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe so that you don't miss any future shows. We're live weekdays here on YouTube, and you can also find us on all of your favorite podcast apps. And we do have the voicemail number. If you want to leave us a voicemail with a comment about something we talked about, or a suggestion, or just a birthday shout out, the number is 774-473-9910. We leave you with a thought for the day, and our thought today is, just getting started generates an energy and excitement that helps push you forward. No matter what, make it a great day.
Peace.